When it claims to be blocked, it does not occur, as this is an illusion based on the 3D and the ancient patriarchate. There is no such thing as being blocked. When you decide that your lack of movement is based on blocking, or you realize that things are not the way that the separate ego wants them to be, it is fought their evolution. See, often when a person is in silence, it is integrating the new energies. It is the old patriarchal matrix that has you on your network where you feel you should be doing every now and if you are not being productive, acting or moving, must be locked, and therefore should move forward. We honor the quiet moments, accepting what is, rather than decide that something is wrong or that we are not doing enough or that we are not enough. It's an old conditioning that tells us that unless we are acting, something is wrong with us. When it is balanced in masculine and feminine divine, there is confidence that all the action is inspired and guided, and that there is divine order and acceptance of what is. There are many who still have in them the old illusions based on old stories that they still believe and keep alive. These are not just personal stories, they are also cultural and global. They may be based on religion or family karma or anything that was not yet released. While the person still keeps inside, it may not be safe enough to evolve more. You are not free if you are still involved in delusions. Note the traditions in your family and culture. Have you ever wondered why even part of them? Did you participate because all do, or is it a conscious choice to do so, based on their orientation? You can allow disappear and open traditions just to be free to experience life without the old stories, illusions and myths? Or you need them to prove something to himself and to others, or to ensure that you are a part of a family or culture? To be truly free and unlimited, we must also see where we are unconscious and participating in things just because it is expected, or because it is the way of our culture. Some may say that they are free in the old matrix. This may be so, or is another illusion that they convince themselves, so do not come fully into its authenticity? As you know, in its interior, which is true for you. There are no right or wrong answers. This is simply an opportunity to go inside, leaving no stone unturned as you explore its recesses. As I shared, the divine feminine awakened in you. While you fully welcomes this awareness, everything that you do in it is based on this awareness. The way to more fully anchor this energy on earth is to be the divine feminine. This has nothing to do with being male or female, by the way. Being the divine feminine is being, meditate, receive permits, flow and be focused on the heart, is to follow your intuition and guidance on 100% of the time. This does not happen out there until it is fully integrated within and is reflected in everything you do and are. So when we integrate the divine masculine to balance our being, all our views and intentions are fully supported and put into practice. This is not take action just to act, but take action based on guidance and intuition. One is not balanced without the other. We cannot create without manifestation. We can imagine all you want, however, it takes the action to bring it to the form. In recent days, we have received a great energy shift to help us evolve more and be more aware. This is further reinforced by the immense solar activity, solar wind, solar flares, sunspots, etc., as this creates movement in us and the Earth's magnetic field. Also note that we have not had a day that was free of solar activity in the past 4 years, except one day in 2014. We are getting a lot of support beyond the Earth for our transformation, and this is simply amazing. Our sun gets our galactic sun source, and then our sun radiates this energy vibrating for us and the Earth. This moves in us the energy, so that our perception increases, old patterns are revealed and our physical bodies are flooded, resulting in what some refer to as ascension symptoms: insomnia, headaches, sensitivity to diet, dizziness and more. Also affect weather patterns and Earth movements. Everything is designed for us and is always for our evolution. If a person feels that she's cornered, this is based on the old belief of reward and punishment. There is no reward for being good, and nor is punishment for being bad. This is pure duality. Energy is neutral and goes where it is welcome. If you are aware of it or not, you invite the energies for you. No one is a victim. We are restructuring most definitely, however, this does not occur unless we participate in everything. This is why the meditation and being in the moment, fully aware, is essential, because it totally puts us in the heart and involved. So, we train the soul to guide us all and raises our consciousness to ever higher expressions. Remember, consciousness creates and expresses life and is directly correlated to the absolute knowledge that we are divine. We are guided to do our inner work and to give ourselves to the divine will, which organizes everything. The divine will is not something outside of us. It is our intuition and our guidance, if we are conscious enough to honor her and follow her. The old 3D structure is crumbling, and it is important that we do not us to call her for being in fear. It is even more essential to keep high our vibration and our focus on love. If we watch the drama unfold without feeling we need to do something about it, then we are participating by helping the old matrix to evolve into the new. Make sure also to use discernment when reading or listening, as there are a lot of illusion in which people share about the transition. If not seem appropriate, sure to read, watch or listen to. It's that simple. You do not need to get involved in any drama, pointing out something that does not resonate with you, just release. Absorb what seems right and let go of the rest. Everyone is doing the best they can, based on their conscience. And what you see is based on your consciousness. The energies will not calm down soon, so honor as you are guided. As we receive more and more love, we understand that love is not necessarily the corny and syrupy thing, it is often an impulse to let go of all the deceptions and illusions. He will do whatever it takes to evolve. Everything we experience is love. You can compare it to tough love. If you had children, you know what I mean. Love cannot coexist with lower energies, thus push any old patterns which are opposed to it in your consciousness. Being the compassionate observer, being loving to you while remaining neutral helps a lot, as does the being in nature and be gentle with yourself. Being kind is not to push for a result. Listen to your guidance and your body and follow what is guided to do. As a young man, I was Catholic. He was a devout and would be a nun. When I was 18, I began to question everything. I went to my father and he did not have my answers. I went to my grandmother and asked her why she had never been to church. She told me that his church was in his heart, and it was not how many times you went to church, but how you lived your life on a daily basis. She taught me about love. This began my real journey in this life. I turned away from religion and learned how to meditate, to access the love within me. And that's how I lived my life. Completely dedicated to the truth in my heart, even when the truth evolved. I shared it with you, so you can bring your energy, because your answers are in your heart. They are not out of you. I also understand that it was not only in this life that I discovered it. I live this in all lives. Our lives are a continuous thread, and every life there are more revelations. Vivi, for this beautiful weather we are. Everything I experienced brought me to this space, and the same is true for you. And familiar, however, again. Every day, I continue along my path when more is revealed. Not done yet, and never will do, because we are infinite. As infinite as the universe. All things change to help us evolve. The universe continues to expand and change, so do we. It's just when we think we got to our destination we perceive not. We are simply resting before we continue along our journey. When we see that all life is a gift to be opened and to be surprised on their content, we evolved as innocent children. Evolve is to keep pure and simple. It is the light in everything we have and everything we do. Enjoy every moment as if it were our first breath, with reverence and innocence. Every time we have an opportunity to be new, we're born. This is new. Let's leave our luggage moments and get to the new with wonder and innocence. This is to be divine. This is to be love.